topic until I'm done, until I'm tired. But the important thing to remember is just like how you're concerned about your health, your regular health, that you're healthy and that you go to the doctor and get your checkup and you go to the gym to work out to make sure you're building your biceps, triceps and tightening those areas that are a little loose and flabby or whatever is going on. You're doing the work. You're walking, you're hiking, you're going to the gym. You're taking time out to make sure you're physically fit. We've got to take intentional time to make sure we are mentally fit. So today's topic, I'll jump right in as I am very, you know, cognizant of your time and mine. Practice courage for your well-being. That's the topic today. And there's 3 steps that I have to share with you, and then I'm out of your way. So the first step is to make sure that you tell yourself you can. The second step, acknowledge your nerves. Manage your nerve, acknowledge them and manage them. What I mean by that is, do you have to breathe? Do you have to get your thoughts together, to get your courage together so you can take action? And action is the third step. Take that courageous first step. It's in you taking that step that you get the courage to do the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. I had an experience about a few months ago, I want to say 2 to 3 months ago. As you guys know, I love to hike and I'm always outdoors, and I love the outside because it's a place where I get re-energized and I get excited about my next step, and I get great ideas when I'm in nature. So a very good friend of mine said, let's go on a short hike in a nearby trail not that far from where we live. And I said, sure. We went, and as we were walking up the hill, getting prepared, just chatting, she said, oh, by the way, we're going to take the trail across the river. And my panic mode went into action because I know that at the end of the path we were on, there is an end, and there is no bridge to get me to the other side of the river. Listen, I told y'all before and I'll tell you again. I almost drowned as a kid, and I went into panic mode when she said, we're going to cross over to the other side to continue the trail. And the only way I knew that we could cross the river, because it's a wide river, is that I know that there's a pipeline. It's a huge pipeline, but you have to walk on this pipeline to get across the other side. And y'all, I knew that that day was a day for me to face my fear and to push past my fear. Because all I can do was think about, what if I fall off this pipeline if I tried to walk across to get to the other side of the trail on the other side of the river? But I kept walking, and we got to the spot. When we got to the spot, there was a gentleman there on the other side, and his wife was on this side of the river where I was standing, and she too was scared. And I said to myself, my friend walked across, and she said, Sheila, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And I said, yeah, I know I can, but I don't think so. She said, yes, you can. And the gentleman started to encourage me, and I said, okay, today is the day. I have to push past my fear. And when we push past our fear and take little itty bitty steps, that's how we can build our mental fitness. We've got to be encouraged in those first little itty bitty steps. And I sat there and I rubbed my hands together. I started saying my chant, winners never quit and quitters never win. I found a scripture that I love so much. And I said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I was trying to encourage myself, y'all. I was trying to get across the river on a pipeline. There were no guardrails. I could slip to the left or I can slip to the right. But I breathe and I pause and I put one foot against the other slowly. I looked down. I didn't look across. I didn't look in the river. I looked down on the pipeline and I took little itty bitty steps. And I got across. And I was so excited and I was so thankful that my friend helped me to face my fear and to build that muscle that I can. I told myself I could. I didn't know if I could because I was nervous and I was fearful, but I was willing. And I had someone there that was encouraging me and that believed in me that I could take the necessary steps on that pipeline across that bridge. I made it, y'all. I made it across. And I had a different feel. I now believe that the next time I'm faced with that situation, I can go across. Maybe not as fast, maybe a little bit faster, but I can do it. Why? Because I took the first courageous, brave step. So I have a question for you. What courageous, brave step do you need to take today? Is there something that you need to do? You know you need to do it, but you've been afraid to do it and you have not done it. Today is the day. Take a page from my book. Take a page from my experience. Go with a trusted friend. Go with someone that can encourage you, that can be there to watch you do it. Remember, in past talks, I said we need to have people in our lives that we have given permission to speak into us, to let us know that they see us and they're there to help and they're encouraging us and they're telling us the truth. My friend was willing to come back across and to go with me. But I told her, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it scared. And this is why I do these lives every Wednesday. I want you to know by everything I share with you from an authentic place, an encouraging space, and an inspiring place that you can do it. I want you to know that you can. Hey, Mac Patty, you can take and make that courageous move. Is it a job that you need to apply for? Is it to ask for what you want in your relationship? Is it to say no to a boss that's asking too much or colleagues that's asking too much? Is it to raise your hand and take on a stretch assignment? What is it that you need to do courageously to build your mental fitness through courage? It is so critical that we're courageous in this season of our lives. And you have got to start by telling yourself, step 1, you can do it. And step 2, manage your nerves. And step 3, take that brave first step. Because on the other side of that courageous move, that's when your fitness muscle gets bigger and bigger as you do it over and over, time after time. That's all I came to share with you today. So share with me. Tell me about those courageous things that you are doing. I am your coach. I am your sister. Have a great day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.